So I hope my voice is audible. So today KCET exam happened and KCET mathematics paper was there in the morning. So in this live session we'll try to see what are the solutions. So the paper that I have is code D3. If you have some other set, then please make sure to match the question with your given set and then try to match your answer. Okay. So now let's see without wasting any time. So first one question is there from probability, right? The question is from probability and very much easy question. Probability of event A is given 1 by 2, event B is given 3 by 10. A and B are mutually exclusive, then what is the occurrence of neither A nor B? Means A is given, B is given, you want neither A nor B. So neither A nor B, by using addition theorem, what we can say, 1 minus P A and B. And the formula of P A and B is how much? That is PA plus PB minus PA intersection B, right? And as it is said, it is exclusive, so this one will become 0. So 1 minus PA plus PB will bracket. So if you open this, you will get 1 minus PA minus PB, and if you follow, you will get the answer as 1 by 5. So first one problem is 4 option. Option number 4, 1 by 5. Clear? Now let's come to the second problem. The second question is from relation RB relation and A is equals to B minus 2, B greater than 6, which of the following is correct option? Now this is class 12th NCERT MCQ, direct from NCERT, class 12th. Okay, now if you see this, A is equals to how much? B minus 2, so I can say B minus A is equals to 2, and B is greater than 6, so the difference of A and B is 2, so this is not correct. This is 2, but B should be greater than 6, so this is not correct. So correct answer is option 3. So again a very easy problem, not so much big issue. Clear? Now let's see the question number 3. Now this question is typical question as per the language. Fx equals to x plus 1 whole square and gx is a function whose graph is the reflection graph of fx in the line y equals to x. Means they want the value of gx, means it is the reflection in y equal to x, means it is the inverse. Okay, fx inverse is, let's suppose this is some fx, so this will be gx. So gx is nothing but inverse of fx. Okay, now how to find the inverse of this? Let it be y. Find the value of x, and that will be 1 minus 1 plus minus y. So two values are there, one is plus and one is minus. Now they have said that x is more than 1, so I will take the positive one. So this is positive, I will consider, and replace y with x and x value as f inverse x. So we will get answer as minus 1 plus root x. Minus 1 plus root x, that is option 3. Third is the correct option. Clear? Now fourth one. Let's come to the fourth one. If y equal to sin inverse x plus sin inverse y equals to pi by 2, then what is the value of x square? It is a PYQ of 2016 KCET exam. Okay, so this question is repeated. Now let's see how we can do this one. So sin inverse x plus sin inverse y equals to pi by 2. So if I do this here, pi by 2 minus sin inverse y, that is cos inverse y. So cos inverse y is equals to sin inverse x, and cos inverse y we can write as sin inverse root 1 minus y square. Cos inverse y, no, y 1. So in terms of y, what I can write? 1 minus y square. So x value is coming as root 1 minus y square. So what is x square value? 1 minus y square. Option A. So again an easy problem, right? Not so much difficult. Now this is the fifth one. Tan inverse this one, 1 into 1 upon 1 plus into 1 into 2, and this something is going on, and we know that in the classes and everywhere that this will going to use the telescopic summation, but we will do some by other method. The solution is here also written, I have written already here, but you don't have to follow that solution. Now see the first term only. The first term is tan inverse 1 by 3. Means at n equal to 1 in this series, n equals to 1 means how much? First term. So and at n equal to 1, I am getting tan inverse 1 by 3 alone. Now let's put n equal to 1 here. So we are getting tan inverse 1 by 3. Let's put here tan inverse 2 by 1. Let's put here tan inverse 1 by 2. And let's put n equal to 1 here, that is 3 by 1. So which option is matching with my this expression? Option 1. So this is the answer. So very easy problem, only just 15 to 20 seconds, and we can solve this much with a good level of confidence. Clear? So far 5 questions are done. Let's come to the 6th one, LPP. Again the question from LPP. Now if you can see here, we have given 4 points. Z objective function is also given. Constraints, they have given points, or they have given, and relation between P and Q, so that maximum of Z occurs at 2 points. So first I will put 0, 20 here. So if I put Z, I will get as 20Q at 0, 20. Similarly at 15, 15, what I will get? 15P plus 15Q, 15, 15. If we compare this, then what I will get? This will get Q is equals to how much? 3P. That is option 4. Question number 6 is also clear, right? So now let's come to 7th. In LPP, we have Z has the same maximum value at 2 corner points, then the number of points at Z max occurs. Now this is again a PYQ, KCET PYQs, many times asked that if a objective function have two maximum value at 2 maximum points, 2 corner points, then the line joining that's 2 points. So it has infinite points that will satisfy this line, means this linear equation. So basically it will have infinity points. So how much points? Infinity points. It's a very factual, or you can say conceptual problem. So many times asked. So 7th one is option 4. Now 8th one. Obtaining an even prime number on each die when each pair of dice is rolled. Now you can solve this by with classical definition of probability also, or you can solve with the independent events also, that even prime number. So the what is the probability of even prime number? Even prime number, and the probability is 2 by means 1 by 6, because we have only one even prime number, that is 2. So 1 by 6. Now we are rolling it with a pair, means 2 times. So 1 by 6 into 1 by 6, 1 by 36. Option D. Option 4. Clear? So we can solve this by using independent events concept also. So till 8 questions, I hope it is done. Audio, video, everything is proper visible, right? Now let's see the next one, question number 9. Now this is very interesting question. The probability that a man and his wife live after 20 years are 1 by 4 and 1 by 3. Neither the man nor his wife live after 20 years is. So probability of A is given, means for man I am assuming, and for wife B 1 by 3. Neither A nor B is how much? 1 minus P N and B. And what is 1 minus P A union B? That will be 1 minus this one, or instead of this we can use that also. We know that they are independent. This is A, I am considering this is A, this is B. They are independent. Man is and woman and his wife is independent. So A intersection and B intersection, A bar intersection B bar, it is also independent. So it is P A bar into P B bar. So 1 minus 1 by 4, 3 by 4, and this is 2 by 3. So we are getting answer as 1 by 2. We can use this also, or we can use this also. Any method you will do, you will get answer. So the answer is option 4. Clear? Anyone have any doubt? Now 10th question. Integrating factor of this differential equation, again very much easy, linear differential equation it is. So when I compare this with, first I will divide by 1 minus x square to everyone, and this is the coefficient of y is my p. So my e power p dx will be how much? Minus of x by 1 minus x square dx. Now multiply with 2, divide with 2. If I put this as t, this will gone. So 1 by t integration is how much? Log t, 1 minus x square, and 1 by 2 is there. So 1 by 2 will get into the power. So 1 minus x square power 1 by 2, that is root. So option 4. 10th one, what is the answer? Option 4. Clear? So first 10 questions are very much easy as per me, as per my analysis. First 10 questions only little bit. Question number 5 is little bit can be your out of range if you have not practiced above than NCERT. Okay, but if you follow exemplar also, so this kind of question is there in exemplar in terms of arithmetic progression. So according to me, in out of 1 to 10, 5 is little bit some complicated, otherwise rest all are very much easy to solve. So 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 you should be get in first 10. Clear? Now let's come to 11 to 20. Let's see this question. 11th one, very big but very much easy. As you can see that 12% of the world population is left-handed. Depending on the parents' hand usage, the chances of having left-handed children are as follows. A is a set given something, matlab means both parents are left-handed, and chances of having the left-handed 24%. Both parents are right-handed, chances of having the left-handed children 9%. Father left-handed, mother right-handed, chances of having left-handed children 17%. Father right-handed, mother left-handed, chances of having left-handed children 22%. Now every ABCD is given 1 by 4 and L denotes the child is left-handed. What is the probability of A by L? We know all that. That we have to apply. What we have to apply here? Bayes theorem. Clear? Now I will give you a unique method. You can apply Bayes theorem here, but I will give a unique method. Now let's see this one. Same method but in a very different approach. So we have 4 cases ABCD, and each one with probability is 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 1 by 4. So now this is a common event in them. So this is common event. Let's suppose the common event is L. This is L common event. So in A, what is the portion of L? 24%. So I will write 24. Percentage we will consider later. Now 9%, 17% and 22%. Right? So they want A by L means this portion they want. Now they want this area, this small portion. This is how much? 24% of total. Let's see total of L. Total of L is how much? 24 plus 9, 33 and 50, 72%. That's it. What is the answer coming? 1 by 3. Option 3. Clear? So the answer is 1 by 3. So again a very easy question. NCERT based we can say, not so much tough it is. Not so much technical also. Not so much tricky also. Very straightforward question. Clear? Now let's come to the next one. Alpha beta are the acute angles such that alpha plus beta and alpha minus beta satisfy this equation where alpha and beta is how much. Now we can see this one. Let's first solve this quadratic equation. So tan theta value is what you will get, 4 plus minus under root b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So 4 plus minus 2 root 3 by 2. So we will get as 2 plus minus root 3. So tan theta we are getting as tan theta. One angle is 2 minus root 3 and one angle is 2 plus root 3. If 2 minus root 3, then what is this angle? 15 degree. 2 plus root 3, what is this angle? 75 degree. Clear? 15 degree and 75 degree. Now one angle is alpha plus beta, so obviously this is alpha plus beta and this is alpha minus beta. Clear? Now if you solve these two, you will get easily 45 and 30, because 45 and 30 if you add 75, if you subtract 15. So we are getting 45 and 30 degree. Option 1. So very easy problem also it is, not so much tough. Competitive exams is there, so little bit toughness is there, but with the immense amount of practice you can just solve these questions. So this is root over minus 1 is I power 2. Now I power 2 we know that minus 1, so minus 1 power n. N starts from 1 to 4. So now I start putting the values, you will get something. So every term will get cancelled and we are getting 0. My answer is option 3. Clear? 14th, again linear inequalities, not so much tough. 3x minus 3 and 2x minus 6. If you solve this, you will get x less than 3. So 1 is the correct answer here for 14th. 15th, let's come to the 15th. 10 distinct points are on a circle, then using this point, statement 1 is there. Number of triangles that can be formed is 100. Okay. So 10 points are there. We have to make a triangle. So triangle is 10C3. Now let's calculate 10C3 value. This is 6, right? This is 720 by 6 and it is how much coming? 120. So it is not correct. So statement 1 is false. So 1 is gone and third is gone. So now this one. Chords. For chords we need 2 points. Out of 10, 2 points. So 10 points. Out of 10 points I need 2 points. So 10C2 is nothing but 45. So it is correct statement. This one is false. So we are going with option number 4. NCERT based problem, not so much tough. Clear? 10C3, 10C2. Now 16th again. KCET 2025. How many ways we can arrange the letters and the numbers which starts with K and which ends with 5. So starts with K, ends with 5. So this remove. So how many letters we left? 6. So we have 6 factorial by 2 factorial. 6 factorial by 2 factorial. How much it is? 360. That is option 2. So 16 we are getting option 2. 17 algebra question. Very beautiful question mixed with, you can say, binomial theorem. So it is x plus 1 whole cube. And this below is one nothing but x plus 1 whole power 4. So cancel x, we have to put 2. So 1 by 3. And 3. Super easy question, right? Not so much difficulty is there. Understand? And in this kind of paper you should get 55 plus. We'll see how. But very easy questions are coming. Clear? Now let's move to the 18th. From sequence and series we are having one question. If we insert two numbers between root 2 and 4, the resulting sequence is in GP. So this is root 2 and 4. We need two numbers, right? Now this is the fourth term. So fourth term will be AR cube, that is 4. A is how much? Root 2, R cube 4. R cube is nothing but 4 by root 2. Let's multiply with root 2. So we'll get as 2 root 2 R cube. So R value is how much? Root 2. R is root 2. So multiply this with root 2. You will get 2. And this multiply with root 2. 2 root 2. That is root 8. So we have the two numbers as root 2 and root 8. That is option second. Clear? So 18th option 2. Now come to 19th. Again a very statement based question. A matrix which is not a square matrix. Square matrix means where the number of rows and columns are equal. So if it is not square, then it will be a rectangular matrix, because the definition of matrix is that this is a representation of rectangular array, right? This is the basic definition of a matrix. So option A matches with third. If option A matches with third, all are matches with third. Very good, very good. Now A transpose is equals to A. It means which kind of symmetric matrix? We have learned from in the starting of the class 12th. So A transpose is A, that is symmetric matrix. So B with 1, B with 1. So these two options gone now. Diagonal elements of diagonal matrix are same, then we call it as scalar matrix. And if it is equal to 1, identity matrix. If it is equal to 0, then null matrix. But here the all elements are same, so scalar matrix. So C with 4. C with 4 means this also gone. So option 3. And a matrix which is both symmetric and skew symmetric is the null matrix. 0 matrix is both symmetric and skew symmetric. So 19 we are with having third option. 20th. Let's see statement 1. A is a non-singular matrix, means determinant of A is not 0. Then A inverse exists 100%. Whenever the matrix is not singular, and A inverse, then it is invertible. So statement 1 is correct. A and B are symmetric matrix of same order. Then what about AB minus BA? So now let's do AB minus BA transpose. So it is AB transpose minus BA transpose, and it is B transpose into A transpose minus A transpose into B transpose. Now both A and B are symmetric matrix. It means B transpose is B and A transpose is A. So it is BA minus AB. Now let's take minus common. So it is AB minus BA. For some time being, AB minus BA I will consider as C. So it is this one. C transpose is equals to minus C. It means it is which kind of matrix? Skew symmetric matrix. They are also saying same. So statement 1 and 2 both are correct. So option 3. So next 11 to 20. Yes. How many questions? All you must got correct. Very much easy. Even 1 to 10, question number 5 was little bit problematic, but here I don't think anyone which is more problematic. Everyone is very much easy. So 20 out of 20 you should get till now. Now let's move to 21 to 30. Let's solve this one. A row matrix. What is a row matrix? Let's see. Basic definition. Row matrix is something 1 into n, means one row and many columns. So option 2. Conceptual it is only. Now 22nd. 22nd, x has order 2 into n, z has order 2 into p. 2 into n, 2 into p. So now if you are adding or subtracting, the order should be same. And n is also given p equal to p. So x order will be either 2 into n or it will be 2 into p. Out of this, any two options are possible. Now in the options 2 into p is not there, so I will go with 2 into n. Very conceptual problem it is. 23. Which of the following is correct? Determinant is a square matrix. Obviously it is a square matrix. Determinant is a number associated to a matrix. Yes, it is also correct. Determinant is a unique number associated to a square matrix. Now understand, this third is much better than the above two. First two is also correct factually, but sometimes we have to choose the best among the options. So third one is the best. Determinant is a unique number associated with a square matrix. Determinant is not defined for square matrix. This is wrong. So we are going with option 3. So third is correct. 23, 3 option. 24, let's solve. A and B are invertible matrix, means determinant is not 0. Then which of the following is not correct? Okay. So determinant is not 0. This is correct. A, B inverse property we know. B inverse into A inverse. This is also correct. A into adjoint A is equals to adjoint A into A equals to determinant of A into I. This is also correct. So we left out with only option 1 because this is not correct. Either 1 and 2, out of this only 1 will be get correct. So 1 is not correct. Clear? This is a very wonderful property, and based on that, JEE Mains and some other entrance examination will ask very good level of problems. So 24 option 1. 25, let's see. A and B are invertible square matrices of order n. Then which of the following is not correct? Now obviously determinant of AB property is there, determinant of A into determinant of B. So this is correct, but we have to tell which is not correct. Remember that in my classes also many times I had to tell this, always focus on not correct. So K will come outside, so K power n determinant of A. So this is also correct, so it will not be our answer. Now determinant of transpose is determinant of A, and determinant of A I can write as determinant of A inverse. This is the way to write it. So this is also correct. So we left with only 3, because determinant of A plus minus B is never equal to determinant of A plus minus determinant of B. JEE Advanced has asked a very wonderful question on this property. We'll do that in our upcoming live sessions. We'll do that advanced level problems also. But right for now, let's focus on KCET. So this one is 25, third option. 26. Let's come to the 26. We have 3 vertices and the triangle area is P by 4. We have to find P. Very straightforward NCERT level problem. Okay, it is just NCERT level problem. Using determinant we have to find. If we calculate, the area will come as 61 by 2 is equals to P by 4, and P value you can calculate from here is 122. So option 3 will be the answer. 26. Clear? Not so much tough, NCERT level only. 27, system of linear equations, but we can do this by using our class 10th methods also. That a1 by a2, like 1 by 2, coefficient of x here, coefficient of x here is not equals to b1 by b2. So it is intersecting lines, so it will have how many solutions? Unique solution. That is option 2. Clear? Similar method we have used here. Option 2. 28, let's see. Modulus of a plus b is equals to modulus of, means vector magnitude of a minus b. So now let's square on both sides. So if we square on both sides, you can see here So we square on both sides, we'll get what we'll get. We'll get as a square plus b square plus 2a dot b, and from here a square plus b square minus 2a dot b. So this get cancelled. So 4a dot b is equals to 0, means they are coming as orthogonal vectors or perpendicular vectors. So basically we have to do only a dot b is equals to 0, and if we do a dot b equals to 0, we'll get alpha plus beta equals to 1, very much in an easy process. So 28, 4 option is there, option 4. It is based on exemplar. Okay, this question is from exemplar model question, right? So not so much tough. Again 29, let's see. 29, if you can see here is 29, I will suggest a very different method, only just approach I'm telling. A is given, B is given, so let's try to write A. A is given as 1 1 1 and B is given as 0 1 minus 1. Now A dot C is how much? 3. So all options are there. Let's try to do A dot C, and where we get 3, we'll see that. First option if I use, so 5 by 3 into 1 means same number will come because A will have 1 1 1. So 5 plus 2 7, 7 minus 2 5 by 3. So this is not my option. 5 minus 2 3 and 3 plus 2 5 by 3. This is not my answer because I need 3. So 5 plus 2 7 plus 2 9. So 9 by 3 we are getting 3. Similarly, if you do this one also, you will get 5 minus 2 minus 2, that is 1 by 3. So this is also not my answer. So answer is option 3. So this how you have to be very much attentive in your competitive examination. See, nothing I have done. A is given, A dot C3 is given. I just satisfy the options. Once I satisfy the options, it will become very, very super easy, right? So option 3 is there, 29. And if you want to see how much is the solution, this is the total length. If you want, you can follow. If I am a student like you, I will not follow this, to be very honest. I many times for exams like KCET, BITSET, Comet K, I try to follow the options. Better use the options. 30. Now vectors are orthogonal, means they are perpendicular. Very much straightforward question. A dot B is 0. If we do A dot B is 0, we'll get lambda is minus 5 by 2. That is second option. So 21 to 30, again if we see, not so much question is problematic. Little bit 29 can be disturbing if your mind is not alert. Otherwise all questions are very, very super easy, right? So 21 to 30, again the questions are very much better. So till now, according to me, 30 out of 30 you should get. Now let's move to 31 to 40. I hope you are enjoying this video, this live session. Now the angle between the lines whose direction ratios are AB and this one. So 90 degrees also there. Let's try to find cos theta, that is L1 L2 plus M1 M2 plus N1 N2 and modulus. So if we do multiply here, so we'll get A into B minus C plus B into C minus A plus C into A minus B. And if we calculate this, you will get as 0. So cos theta is 0 means these lines are perpendicular to each other. That is option 1. 31, what is the answer? Option 1. 32, little bit we have to just change this line because this line is already in a perfect shape. So we just try to find the value of k from here because k is there. So x minus 1 equals to y plus 1 by 2, here it is 1, equals to z minus 3 by 2, and there it is k. So they all are equal. So I got the direction ratio 1 to 2 and here 2 1 1. So what is the angle? So cos theta, we know that a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2 divided by root over a1 square plus b1 square plus c1 square, a2 square plus b2 square plus c2 square. So if we try to find this, we'll get the answer as option P. Calculation you will do. Calculation is your part only. Okay. So 32, option 2, very much easy problem, not so much tough. 33, let's see. The line L1 joining 2 points minus 1 comma 1 line is L1. It is joining 2 points -1 comma 2 and 3 comma 6. Another line L2 which passes through 3 comma -1. So this is line L2 which passes through 3 comma -1, divides this line 1:3. Now equation of L2 we have to find. Again, take a pause, stop, use the method what they have given. Now this line is passing through 3 comma -1, means L2 will satisfy this equation. Now let's put here 4 3s are 12 plus 3 15, 15 minus 9, that is 6. 6 is not equal to 0, so this option is wrong. Now let's put here 12 plus 3 15 plus 9 24 is not equal to 0, this is wrong. So 12 minus 3 9, 9 minus 9 0, and this will be my option. Let's check this also. 12 minus 3 plus 9, 9 plus 9 is 18, 18 is not equal to 0. So my answer is option B. Nothing we have to do, simply satisfy the options. Understand? 34 is the question that this you can be a little bit problematic for you, even for the toppers also, those who are going to top in this exam, because sometimes they will not remember. Okay, they will not remember, and it is all right, it is perfectly all right, because sometimes we forget also about this. So alpha greater than beta, where is alpha? This is the alpha and this is beta. So when this angle is more and this angle is less, but both are positive, then it is hyperbola, so it is correct. And if beta is more than 90 degree, then it is ellipse. Clear? If beta is more than 90 degree, then it is ellipse. It is all the cutting of cones. Okay, so it is a very factual question, very factual. Maybe you can lose the marks here, so this I will mark as a benefit for you. So 34 is that question where we can understand the students can lose the marks, because this type of question they have never asked in the previous also, cutting of the cones, and the conditions they have simply asked. But every teacher in their classes, they will teach these kind of things. Okay, so I hope many of you will not lose the marks in this question. Okay, so first option is correct for 34. 35, let's see. 3 points are there and it is forming a right angle triangle. So nothing is there. If and right angle at B, so B is here, A is here, C is here. So first we will find AB vector, then we will find BC vector. AB vector is how much? B minus A. So you can get AB vector. This is your BC vector. Now both vectors are perpendicular, so AB dot BC is how much? 0. So simply dot with them. 2 6 are 12, and if you solve this, see 12 12 get cancelled, and now you can see this here, A minus 4 and A plus 1 is 0. So A value is coming as 4 or minus 1. So we are getting 4 or minus 1, that is option 2. Very much easy it is. Clear? 36, again a good question. 3 if I put here, so it will be 0 by 0 form, because the right hand side is some finite value, so it is solvable limit. The limit can be solved, definitely it will be solved. So now what we have to do here is, it should be in what form? 0 by 0 form. If you put 3 in the denominator, you are getting 0, so in the numerator also it should be 0. So 9 minus 3a minus 3b is equals to 0. So 3a plus 3b is equals to 9. So what is a plus b value? That is 3. So answer is option 3. 36, option 3. 37, very much easy. X tends to 1. 1 will come into this one limit because x is less than 2 here. So function I will consider here is x plus 1. Put 1 here. So 1 plus 1 is 2 you are getting. Similarly for 2, I will take this as my function, x square minus 1. So if I put x equals to 2 here, we are getting 3. 2 plus 3 is 5. So we are getting 5. That is option 2. Clear? I hope till now everything is clear. Now let's move to 38. Now this again a very problematic question, because many times students will not do that thing which they have to do. Many times students, what they will do, they will try to find dy by dx by using the cube roots alone, and they will make their calculation very much tough. Don't do like this. Cube root is there, so cube on both sides. So basically if you cube, you will get y cube equals to 10x plus y. Now differentiate. Y cube is how much? 3y square, and y is dy by dx. This on this side. 10x is secant square x. So directly you will get secant square x by 3y square minus 1. That is option 4. Clear? 39, let's see. Function is continuous at x equals to 1. So now if function is continuous at x equals to 1, so at x equals to 1, this is the value of function. So f1 is how much? F1 is 3 minus 1, that is 2. Now this is my LHL, left hand limit. So if I put value here, a plus 7 is equals to 2 is equals to RHL. If I put 1 here, we will get 4 by b. Clear? So from here a is minus 5 and b is how much coming as 2. So 4 option. LHL equal to RHL equal to value of function because function is continuous. So 39, 4 option. 40th, again a very tricky question. So 3 questions in this 31 to 40 line I find little bit problematic. 40 is there, 38 is there, because 38 what students will do, they will directly do dy by dx without cubing, and they make the calculations very tougher, and then they will say to me, sir, paper was very lengthy, sir, paper was very lengthy. No, it was not so much lengthy. Now and then question number 34. 34 is a very genuine question. Many will lose marks here. I hope 34 is the main thing where many students will not score a perfect score, and many will score also, obviously. So now 40 is a very tricky question. We know that this is cos inverse, this is cos 3 theta formula. So this will come as 3 theta, this will become 3 cos inverse x. And we also know that this is as cos 2 theta formula, so it will become 2 theta, it is become 2 cos inverse x. When we do the first derivative, du by dv, means this is I consider as u and this is as v. So we'll get the answer as 3 by 2. And 3 by 2 is in the option also, but this is wrong. This is only the first derivative. What you have to find? Second order derivative, means one more time you have to differentiate. And the constant is on the right hand side. So constant differentiation is 0. So option A will come. Understand? This is a very tricky question. You will just differentiate one time and you will mark 3. How many of you have done this kind of blunder? Do let me know, because many of you will do this kind of blunders. So 31 to 40, I guess 3 questions are there that can be little bit problematic. Okay. Now let's come to 41. 41 is very much easy. 41 to 50 will solve now. 41 is very much easy. If you can see here, fx equals to sine inverse. This is nothing but the formula of 2 tan inverse x. 2 tan inverse x. And the differentiation of 2 tan inverse x is how much? 2 by 1 plus x square. X value we have to put 1 by 2. If we put, we'll get the answer as 8 by 5. So 41 answer is. 42 is again a very good question. Clear? Now if you remember, there is a question called x power m into y power n equals to x plus y to the power m plus n. This is a very famous question, and we have to prove that dy by dx is nothing but y by x. This we have to prove. Every teacher will discuss this problem because it is very much relevant for board also, it is very much relevant for JEE also, it is very much relevant for your state engineering exam also. Now the KCET has given that question. In place of m they have given 1 by 2, it is 1 by 3, and here it is given as n. So what is the n value? 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3, and if you solve this, what you will get as 5 by 6. Otherwise, if you took log and do all this, that kind of thing, it will be little bit lengthy. Understand? Little bit lengthy, not so much, but little bit. So better to go with the verification. Understand? Better to go with the verification. So it is 5 by 6. Clear? I hope this question is clear. Question number 42. Now let's move to 43. In a Mahakumbh, a drone camera is moving along this one, and the y coordinate changing 9 times as fast coordinate, x coordinate. So dy by, let's suppose dt, t is my variable, 9 times tx by dt. Now if you differentiate this one, you will get x value as plus minus 3. Now plus minus 3 in all 4 options. When we put y, I will get answer as 8 and minus 10. So minus 10 is not there. So my answer will be 3 comma 8, that is option 3. So 43 we have option 3. 44, let's come. A YouTube short video. Which video? YouTube short video we are having and getting viral according to this one. And what is the time when the video gets maximum number of shares? I hope someday this will happen to my videos also. You will share as much as you can and make it viral, but no issue. Till now it is not happening, so enjoy learning with me. F dash t will be how much? Minus 60 square plus 60. It is equals to 0. So t value will be 0 or 1. So t either it will come as 0 or it will come as 1. Now when we differentiate double time, it will give us minus 12t. If we put t as 0, my f double dash t will be positive. So it is a case of minima, but I need the maximum, so this cannot be possible. So what is the time I have? 1 second. So at t equals to 1 second, the video get the maximum number of shares. That is the answer, 44 1. 45, let's come to this one. 45 is x fx dx plus fx by 2, x fx dx is minus of fx by 2. Now let's differentiate on both sides, so integration will end here. So it is x fx minus f dash x by 2. So we are getting 2x equals to minus f dash x upon fx. Clear? Now let's integrate here. So x integration is x square by 2 plus c, and this will be minus, if I put this as t, this will get cancelled. So 1 by t is log t, so log fx. So what is the log fx value? We are getting minus of x square plus c. So fx value is nothing but e power minus x square plus c. Constant is, let's suppose for some time being it will be 0. So we are getting e is equals to minus x square. That is option 3. 45, which is the answer? Option 3. Clear? Or you can just satisfy the values also. By checking the options you can do, you will get the answer. 46, let's move. Minus 2 to 2. Fx dx is 0, means it is fx is an odd function. Fx is what? It is an odd function. Now is it an odd function? Let's see this one. If I put minus, so minus will come from x also, minus will come from 10 also, minus minus will become plus, so it is an even function. So this is not my answer. Is it an odd function? If we put in place of x, we'll get minus x cube minus 2x plus 1. So this is a nano function, neither even nor odd. Now this one, if you put in place of x minus x, and if you take minus common, it will come as x minus 2. So again a nano function. So these three are not possible because fx must be odd. So what is the odd? Option 1. That is the odd function. Clear? 46 is what? Option 1. 47. 47 is nothing but, it's very simple. Let's take x plus 6 as t. Clear? Now what is the x value now? B minus 6. So what is x plus 6? That is b. And lower limit a minus 6, this is the limit of, this is the limit of x now. Basically this is the limit of x, values of x. So x plus 6. So for x plus 6, my limit will change a, and this will be b, and this is f of t. Now the first property, that if t is replaced by x, no change on the limit. So fx dx a to b. So answer is third option. 47, what is the answer? Option 3. 48, let's move. Sin n cos n, let's do. So 10 power nx sin by cos, 1 cos square will there. So cos square will become secant square x. 10x, if you put t, this will get cancelled. So t power n dt. It will be t power n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. T is what? 10x. So 10 power n plus 1 x upon n plus 1 plus c. So option 4. Understand? 48 is what? Answer 4. 49, let's see. Again very much easy question. Minus x will go to this one. E power log 2 power minus x into 2 power x dx. Log e will get cancelled, so 2 power minus x into 2 power x dx. So this will become 1 dx, and dx integration is x plus c. So we are getting what? Option 2. x plus c, 49. Let's come to 50. Area of region bounded by y square equals to x cube, y axis, and the line 1 to 8, means line 1 to 8. We are on y axis, so we have to find the value of x. Value of x is 2 by 3 dx dy. Simple, integrate it is. You will integrate, you will get answer as 93 by 5. Many times I told, whenever it is value of y is in the limit, take the value of x from the curve. If it is value of x, take the value of y from the curve. Clear so far? 50 answer is what? B. 50 answer is B. So 41 to 50 again, very much easy problems I think. Till now in this 10 question set, I did not find anyone which is more problematic, and I think everything is very perfect. 42 can be little bit lengthy, but it is not tough. By taking log, you can prove very easily. It can be little bit lengthy. Okay. So 41 to 50 is all correct. Right now, 2 to 3 questions are there which you can little bit problematic. Now come to 51. The area enclosed by this x and this y. If you see parametric coordinates, a cos theta, a sin theta, this is circle, and a is the radius. So a is the radius, that is root 3. And if it is circle, what is the area of circle? Pi r square. And r is root 3 square is 3, so 3 pi. Very much easy. Option 4. 52nd. Sum of squares of order and degree. Order will be 2 here, so 2 square is 4. Now to remove this square root, we have to do the squaring on both sides. And it's a square, it's a square. This is y dash square only, plus y double dash minus 3. So this power will become how much? 4. So 4 square, 4 will be the degree. Degree is 4, order is 2. So 4 square 16, 2 square 4, the answer is 20. Option 2. 53. Number of subsets which contain at least 2 elements. Minimum 2 elements should be there. So what is the total subset will be there? 2 power 6 minus. Now I don't want the subset which has no element, that is 5. So for 5, 1 I will reduce. And for singleton set, 6 elements are there. So 6 singleton sets are there, right? So 2 power 6 is 64 minus 7, that is how much? 57. Answer is 3. Minimum 2 elements I need in my subset. So I don't want which has no elements, that is 5. And I don't want which has single elements, that is 6 singleton sets. So 6 minus 1, 7. 7 you will remove from all the possible subsets, you will get 57. Now 54, let's come. 1 to 10 number of non-empty subsets containing only even numbers. Only even numbers is how much? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 5 numbers are there, I guess. Now they want non-empty subsets. Remember, 5 is not considered. So 2 power 5 minus 1. The answer is how much? 31. 32 is also there. And many of you have marked 32 also. But don't do the silly mistakes, okay? So 31 is the answer. 55, let's see. What is the domain of this one? X should be greater than 7, and for this 9 minus x should be greater than 0, means x less than 9. So 7 to 9, 7 is closed, 9 is open. Very much easy. Now 2 power, total subset, total relations are there. 1024 means 2 power 10. So 2 power mn, m is 2 and n is should be how much? So it will become 10, so it should be 5. That is option second. Number of relation formula is how much? 2 power m, and m is the number of element in set A, n is the number of element in set B. So 56, answer is how much? 2. 57. Probability of at least one of the events occur is how much? 0.6, means union they have given. And simultaneously means intersection they have given. They want P A bar plus P B bar, that is 1 minus P A plus 1 minus P B. 1 plus 1, 2, minus is common, P A plus P B. And P A plus P B I can write as A union B plus A intersection B. If we put all this value, we'll get answer as 1.2. That is option 4. So 57, what is the answer? Guys, the answer is 4. 58, let's do. 58 is again a very good question. If you can see here, let assume this as theta. So sine theta plus cos theta. Now we know that. What is the maximum value? Root 2. Clear? Now this theta is nothing but x plus 30 degree. I want it to be 45 because sine 45 will be 1 by root 2 and cos 45 will be 1 by root 2. So the answer will come as root 2. So it should be 45 degree. 30 degree I already have. How much I need? 15 degree. And 15 degree is how much? Pi by 12. So answer is option 4. Clear? 58 answer is how much? 4. 59. The angles of triangle are in AP. Means one angle is 60 degree. Because I will take A minus T, A and A plus T. So add all this angle will be 180 degree. So A will be how much? 60 degree. And the greatest angle is the double of the least angle. So obviously 40 and 60 is there, 80 is there. Then what is the sine of third angle? Now many students are saying that, sir, the options are incorrect because they should ask sine 80. But my opinion is that sine 80 is very near to sine 90. Means the value should be very much nearer to 1. If you are considered, sir, sine 80 value is there, it should be nearer to 1. Can this be your answer? No. Can this be your answer? No. Can this be your answer? No. This is the only possibility which is near to 1, but it is sine 60 value. So by default, the logic is saying that if you have to mark some option, go with the first one. No? Because if official answer key it is coming as bonus, then again you will getting the marks. You are at win-win situation. Understand? So don't leave this question as unmarked. And the better option is option 1. Many times I said we have to choose among the best. Sometimes the examiner will set the paper, set the question just to check your choosing ability, your decision taking ability. So that is also option 1. I will go root 3 by 2. 59. Now with that, the last, mean and standard deviation of 100 items are how much? Mean is given 50 and standard deviation is given, so variance is 16. Sum of all squares. So we know that sigma xi square by n is sigma square plus mean square. If we do this, 16 plus 50, so 2516 into 100 items. So this is option 2. Not a very big calculation. So option 2 is there. Clear? So with that, we had completed the whole 51 to 60 questions analysis. So according to me, if you are a very good excellent student, you should get 60 out of 60. And if you are a very some mistakes happened, but again you are again an excellent student, so 57 out of 60. For a good students, good average students, I will say your scores must lie between 52 to 56. Below this will get nothing because the paper was on a very easy to moderate side. So I'm expecting that all over the Karnataka region and some other states also where students are appearing, then they will get, many will get 50 plus. So 52 to 60 is your range where you should score in this paper, and it will depend more when the proper results will come, how much you are getting. According to my survey, the students that we talk, many ones are getting 52, 54, and one student got 59 also, 59 out of 60. Right? So this is all from my side in this live class. I hope you enjoyed. This PDF I will provide soon with the answer key. Otherwise, you can just check the videos, pause, and whatever the paper code you have, just mark with them. Okay. So with that, I'm ending the streaming. We'll meet in another session.